Akash, can you help me out? I am supposed to make a triangle for a project, but I am unable to make one.
Sure, Akshara. A triangle can be formed from 3 line segments. So, we need 3 rods.
Yes, Akash, I did get 3 rods of length 25 centimeters, 50 centimeters and 80 centimeters. But I am unable to get a triangle.
This is mysterious. Why don't we ask Chitti? He might be able to help us out.
Chitti, we have 3 rods of length 25 centimeter, 50 centimeter and 80 centimeter. How can we form a triangle with these rods?
To solve this problem, you need to know about the properties of the triangle. Do you want to learn about it?
Sure, Chitti.
In this session, you will learn about angle sum properties of a triangle and sum and difference of lengths of sides property of a triangle. Previously, we learned the method of classification of triangles based on the number of equal sides they have and by the measure of their angles. In this section, we will learn about the properties of a triangle. We know that a triangle consists of 3 sides, 3 vertices and 3 angles. Properties of a triangle involve the relation between the 3 angles of a triangle and also the relation between the 3 sides of a triangle. Consider a triangle ABC. Let us measure the angles of the triangle with the help of a protractor. In this case, angle A is equal to 75 degrees, angle B is equal to 55 degrees, and angle C is equal to 50 degrees. When these 3 angles are summed up, we get 180 degrees. Consider another triangle PQR and measure each of its angles. The angles are angle P is equal to 110 degrees, angle Q is equal to 33 degrees, and angle R is equal to 37 degrees. Addition of these 3 angles gives us a sum of 180 degrees. Consider one more triangle MNO and measure its angles. The angles are angle M is equal to 42 degrees, angle N is equal to 90 degrees, and angle O is equal to 48 degrees. When these 3 angles are summed up, again we get 180 degrees. This is observed for all the triangles where the angles when summed up give 180 degrees. It is a characteristic feature or property of the triangle. The sum of the measures of 3 angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. Since the sum of the angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees, at least 2 angles of a triangle must be acute. In order to prove this statement, let us consider that 2 angles of a triangle are greater than or equal to 90 degrees and let the third angle be any number. Now summing up the angles, we observe that when 2 angles are greater than or equal to 90 degrees, the sum of the angles always becomes more than 180 degrees. Hence, there can never be more than one angle greater than 90 degrees in a triangle. In other words, at least 2 angles of a triangle has to be acute. Suppose 2 angles of a triangle are known to us and then the third angle of the triangle can be found. This is possible since we know that the sum of the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. For example, let us consider a triangle ABC. It is known that angle A of triangle is equal to 80 degrees and angle B of the triangle is equal to 45 degrees. We are required to find angle C. Since sum of the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees, sum of the angles A, B and C is equal to 180 degrees. Hence, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. By subtracting the sum of angle A and angle B from 180 degrees, it gives us angle C. In this case, angle C is equal to 180 degrees minus sum of 80 degrees and 45 degrees, which is equal to 55 degrees. Let us now solve a problem to understand this concept. Akash, can you find the angles of a triangle PQR given that all the angles are equal?
The sum of the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Hence, sum of angles P, Q and R is equal to 180 degrees. Since all three angles are equal, it becomes 3 times of angle P is equal to 3 times of angle Q is equal to 3 times of angle R is equal to 180 degrees. Hence, angle P is equal to angle Q is equal to angle R is equal to 180 degrees by 3 is equal to 60 degrees. Hence, the angles in triangle PQR is angle P is equal to angle Q is equal to angle R is equal to 60 degrees.
Very good. Consider a triangle ABC. The lengths of the sides of the triangle are AB is equal to 9 centimeters, BC is equal to 10 centimeters and AC is equal to 11 centimeters. Now let us add up the sides of the triangle in pairs. That is AB plus BC, AC plus AB and AC plus BC. We observe that the sum of two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. AB plus BC is equal to 19. That is 9 plus 10, which is greater than the length of AC, which is 11 centimeters. AB plus AC is equal to 9 plus 11 is equal to 20, which is greater than 10, the length of BC. BC plus AC is equal to 21, which is greater than 9, the length of AB. This is observed for all the triangles. Hence, sum of the two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side is a characteristic feature of the triangle. Now let us find the difference between lengths of two sides of a triangle and check if there is any relation with the third side. The difference between the sides AB and BC is 1 centimeter and it is less than the third side AC of the triangle. Similarly, the difference between the sides AB and AC is 2 centimeters and it is less than the third side BC of the triangle. And the difference between the sides AC and BC is 1 centimeter and it is less than the third side AB of the triangle. Therefore, we include the difference between the two sides of a triangle is less than third side. Consider triangle PQR. Length of two sides of triangle PQR is known. If the values of the two angles of a triangle are known, the value of the third angle of the triangle can be found. However, such is not the case for sides. If two sides of a triangle are known, we can find the possible set of values which the third side can take. These possible set of values are obtained from the characteristic feature of triangle. Sum of two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. For example, in triangle PQR, PQ is equal to 15 centimeters, PR is equal to 12 centimeters. Hence, the possible set of value of QR can be obtained as such. Sum of PQ and PR is greater than QR. Hence, QR must be less than sum of 15 and 12, which implies QR must be less than 27. the difference between the two sides of a triangle is less than the third side, QR must be greater than the difference between PQ and PR. That is, QR must be greater than 3. Hence, we can say that QR can take any value greater than 3 and less than 27. Akshara, can you tell me if it is possible to draw a triangle with sides 13 centimeters, 7 centimeters and 6 centimeters?
In a triangle, sum of two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. Checking whether the given lengths satisfy this condition, we take two lengths at a time. Sum of 13 cm and 7 cm is greater than 6 cm. Sum of 13 cm and 6 cm is greater than 7 cm, but sum of 7 cm and 6 cm is not greater than 13 cm. Hence, a triangle with lengths 13 cm, 7 cm and 6 cm is not possible.
Since we learned about the basic properties of triangles, can you now solve your problem?
Yes, Chitti. We considered 3 rods of lengths 25 cm, 50 cm and 80 cm. In a triangle, sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. Considering two lengths at a time, sum of 25 cm and 50 cm is not greater than 80 cm. Hence, a triangle cannot be formed with these three lengths as sides.
To form a triangle, we shorten the length of the rod such that its length is less than the sum of 25 centimeters and 50 centimeter, that is 75 centimeter. Also, sum of 25 centimeter and the third side must be greater than 50 centimeter. Hence, the length of the third side must be greater than 25 centimeter. Hence, to form a triangle, the length of the longest rod must be cut short to a length less than 75 centimeter and greater than 25 centimeter.
In this session, you have learnt about angle sum property of a triangle, sum and difference of lengths of sides property of a triangle.
Today's class was very useful and interesting. Thank you, Chitti.
You're welcome. See you in the next class then.